Yeah, now after an essay by Gareth Southwell, Artificial Intelligence, we are moving to yet another piece, an essay by Amartya Sen. He is an Indian author. The title of the essay is India's Women, the Mixed Truth. So, obviously, from the title, we can understand that the core of the lesson, the central idea of the lesson is about the condition of Indian women, the mixed truth. Right from a common lady to one belongs to aristocracy, what would be the things that will be doing in between the life of a woman if she belongs to India? That is what we discuss in this essay. And now about Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen belongs to a Bengali family, and he is a Nobel laureate in economics. He is economist basically, and about the family, a Bengali family. He was born for 1933. And he was educated in India and abroad, and was a professor of economics at major universities include Cambridge and Harvard. So he had not just education in India, he has got foreign education from the University of Cambridge and Harvard, and he also taught at Jawadhpur University, Calcutta, the Delhi School of Economics, the London School of Economics, and Oxford University. So he has worked in the major universities around the world. He says about himself that I was born in a university campus and seem to have lived all my life in one campus or another. So he says about himself, the self quote about himself is that I was born in a university campus. So I was not just back in my home, I was just born in a university campus, maybe because of the reason his father is a chemistry professor. So I was born in a university campus and seem to have lived all my life in one or another campus. So I might have lived my life, my entire life is just from one campus to another campus. He had made significant contribution to social and political theory, philosophy and economics. So not just as an economist he is well known, he has put forward social and political theories, philosophy and economics. His economic theories are known to be practical and provide keen insights. So the economic theories is put forth, they are just simply practical and they provide keen insights. Sen has regularly voiced difficulties faced by women in patriarchal societies. So, throughout his essays, he has made a point that he has regularly voiced the difficulties faced by women in a patriarchal society. Patriarchal society is a society ruled by men. So, most of his essays will have the ideals like the difficulties, the voices of the difficulties faced by Indian women, and arguing that certain societies have created a massive gender issue by giving more privileges to a male child. And he argues that in certain societies we can find that a massive gender issue is still striking in many of the societies, and for the reason the more privilege is given to the male child in the family or in the society. He is considered to be one of the India's foremost intellectual in economics and continues to be honored as a prominent intellectual of the modern world. Now, he is not just an intellectual in economics who belongs to India, he is a world person, a modern world person even. And about the essay, as I told, every time you have to give a critical idea about the author, then you have to move on to the essay. So, the essay, The India's Women, The Mixed Truth, was published in the New York Review of Books. So, this was given in the book name, New York Review of Books, the journal's name. The essay India's Women, The Mixed Truth was published in the New York Review of Books. So, now look here, the way the title is given and the way the name of the book is given. The title of the essay is given inside a double quotes, and after that the year is given, and then you come to the book, so the journal's name, it's given italics. So in the exams you cannot put in italics, so what you can do is when you're writing about the book you can just underline. That is a way you can follow while you're writing, and always if it's a poem, it's an essay, always you can put those inside the inverted quotes, and then you can, if you know the year, you can give the year there. So they say India's Women, The Mixed Truth was published in the New York Review of Books. Sen discusses some of the possible reasons for violence against women in India, and now in this he discusses about the possible reasons for violence against women in India. It's of common parlance issue. Now we read a newspaper, you find out something, a news in the media, everywhere you can find a violence against women, not just in the domestic arenas, in the workplaces, where she moves, when she moves outside, everywhere there is violence. And the essay The India's Women, The Mixed Truth 2013 was published in the New York Review of Books. Sen discusses some of the possible reasons for violence against women in India. He believes that female schooling is one of the most liberating factors in reducing gender discrimination in general. You have some female schools, and he points out that only in female schools the lady will be getting some kind of privilege. Otherwise, even in a mixed curriculum, the co-ed school, she cannot be privileged. So it's a better thing. He believes that female schooling is one of the most most liberating factor in reducing gender discrimination in general. Sorry. Different aspects of gender inequality have shared links with the general disrespect for women, existing in varying degrees across India. Gender bias often influences occurrence of rape and sex selective abortion, and gender bias even we could see in the occurrence of rape and sex selective abortion too. So there is a need to mobilize active public support of gender equality. So to evade this, to wipe out this gender inequality, you should have a public support to turn out this, and it has proved to be very effective where this has been tried, and this procedure is very effective and for it has proved where all it has been tried. So I'll just go once more with the synopsis of the essay given here. The essay India's Women, the Mixed Truth was published in the year 2013 in the New York Review of Books. Sen discusses some of the possible reasons for violence against women in India. So the core issue that comes in the full essay is, it's about the possible reasons for violence against women in India. He believes that female schooling is one of the most liberating factors in reducing gender discrimination in general, and he believes that female schooling, only the place that women can get a kind of equality is if she is just going in a female oriented school. If the males are there and the boys are there in the school, the privilege will naturally go to the boys. And different aspects of gender inequality have shared links with the general disrespect for women. And different aspects of inequality have shared links with the general disrespect. If you think about different areas, if you get down different areas, if you get down different professions, you can find even they are not getting the right kind of equality there, and existing varying degrees across India. So this is according to the various degrees in India, according to the profession, according to the place they belong to, according to societies they are belonging. So all these depends upon a varying kind of like issues they are facing day to day. And gender bias often influences the occurrence of rape and sex selective abortion. There is a need to mobilize active public support of gender and equality and equity, and has proved to be very effective where this has been tried. So in some places they have tried out these methods of where the society come together and work for gender equality, and this has proved the time. So we have to bring it out to different societies where still we have this kind of problems. So this is about the author and about the essay in general. So accordingly, last way we have done in last class, you have to look for vocabulary. They have given some phrases here: natality discrimination, replacement level, good Samaritan, fertility rate, silver bullet. These are the 5 phrases they have given there. And before you read the text, do some research in library or on the internet and find out definitions for the following. So before you go on with the essay, I have given you some idea about the essay. So before you go on with the essay, you have to find these 5 terms: natality discrimination, replacement level, good Samaritan, fertility rate and silver bullet. Then after this you can just go with this. After you go through Sen's text, what you can do is write down 3 to 4 words related to unfair treatment for women. So you can just search it out and find out 4 words, 3 to 4 words which is related to unfair treatment of women. Then you see here the next one, B, the word FOETUS is, it's pronounced as fetus. So I have given the phonetic symbol here. On the right side I have written the alphabets fetus. So it is a British pronunciation, UK pronunciation is FOE, spelling is FOETUS, and UK spelling, American spelling is FETUS. Both are pronounced alike, it's fetus. And the second is a US spelling. Can you find out 3 more words with such a difference in spelling? So you can find out many words are there where they omit more kind of like vowels. The US spelling, they will omit more vowels, and in UK it is more elaborate. So you can find out 3 more set of words where you have the same kind of pronunciation but different spellings. And use the following words in sentences of your own. Now you can use a dictionary, find out the word meanings, and later use these 2 sentences: underestimate, natality, pernicious, draconian and parochial. All these 5 words you have to find out the meaning, and then you have to use it ready in your sentences. Just write it out and keep in your notebooks. And now the second one is speaking. You are boy, and our boy and girl children treated equally in families familiar to you. So think about a family next to you, any neighbors, any relatives. Just find out the boy and girl child there. Just find out whether they are treated equally and discuss about that. And you can discuss with the person next. So the next time you make a phone call to your friend, you can just discuss this. And why do you think boys are given preferential treatment over girls in some cultures. And why do you think the boys are given more preferences than girls in some cultures? What are the implications of this bias? Discuss in small groups. You can have a group discussion about this. Now it's after this you can just start reading, but before that you have to see the glossary given in the backs. Some difficult words are there, the meanings are given there. If you cannot help it out from there, you can just refer a dictionary and just go on with the essay till we meet for the next time. So now read India's Women, the Mixed Truth once. Read it again line by line using the glossary after the lesson. You may use a dictionary if there are words that you do not understand. Then attempt to answer the questions that follow. So the essay is given there. You can start reading from here. It's a bit a longer essay. So I'll be just sharing this. You can read from this. Otherwise you can work out from your textbook. So then that's for the day. Thank you.